Welcome to new lesson, dear students. In this lesson, I am going to give a short analytical approach to the short story Cat in the Rain by Ernest Hemingway. Of course, this you may have read the story. It's a family story, family riot. The one side of family riot is exposed here by the writer. Ernest Hemingway wrote several stories, novels. There are novels, Sun Also Rises, like other Old Man at the Bridge, Old Man and the Sea, like that. He was a soldier in British Army, and his many stories are the results of his first-hand experiences. Here is also war, but it is not war with military arms. A war is not a riot in family cooperation. Right? This time A-level, 2024, that means last week, question that quotation is given from this. Question number 3. Comment briefly on the following passage explaining its significance to the short story from which it is taken. He stood behind his desk in the far end of the dim room. The wife liked him. She liked the deadly serious way he received any complaints. She likes his dignity. She liked the way he wanted to serve her. She liked the way he felt about being a hotel keeper. She liked his old heavy face and big hands. That is a quotation from this short story. Let's discuss the story. In this YouTube videos, we can't give comprehensive details, but shortly, let's do something. There were only 2 Americans stopping at the hotel. Only 2 Americans. Others are from other countries. They did not know any of the people they passed on the stairs on their way to and from their room. Their room was on the 2nd floor facing the sea. It also faced the public garden and the war monument. Now, this is a family story, but they are facing a war monument. American couple is staying in a hotel in Italy. Their room was on the 2nd floor facing the sea. It also faced the public garden and the war monument. Right? Since the family is facing war monument, again, there's an implication of war. It is not war with military arms, but war inside the family. Cat in the rain. Cat is a symbol of fickleness. Cat is a symbol of fickleness. Cat changes quickly. Right? So cat in the rain. Right. It also has an implication, if not foreshadow, toward the future progress of the story. Cat, fickleness. There were big palms and green benches in the public garden. In the good weather, there was always an artist with his easel. An artist is painting pictures for the foreigners. Artists liked the way the palms grew and the bright colors of the hotel facing the garden and the sea. That is the way of artists. Italians came from a long way off to look up at the war monument. The war monument is about First or Second World War. It was made of bronze and glistens in the rain. It was raining. The rain dripped from the palm trees. Water stood in pools on the gravel paths. The sea broke in a long line in the rain and slipped back down the beach to come up under and break again in a long line in the rain. Again, rain. Rain symbolizes fertility. Rain symbolizes fertility. Rain and fertility and fickleness occur at the same place together. The sea broke in a long line in the rain and slipped back down the beach to come up and break again in a long line in the rain. The motor cars were gone from the square by the war monument. Across the square in the doorway of the cafe, a waiter stood looking out at the empty square. The American wife. Now there's a couple, husband and wife, staying in a room. The story goes around themselves, their behavior, their likes and dislikes, attitudes. These attitudes and their behaviors give us a lot of things about marriage life. What marriage needs, what wife desires, what husband should do, what husband neglects. Yes. Outside, right under the window, cat was crouched under one of the dripping green tables. It is raining. Cat is under the tables. The cat was trying to make herself so compact that she would not drip on. Cats are animals, domestic animals, who crave for love and affection from humans. Okay, cats don't live in jungles. They want humans. I'm going down and get that kitty, the American wife said. I'll do that, the husband offered from the bed. No, I'll get it. The poor kitty out, trying to keep dry under table. So that's a young and sensitive wife. She tells her husband that she wants to go out and bring the cat. They are restricted to room. They don't go out. Now she wants to go out with husband. Actual thing is that she wants to bring the cat having gone with husband, but husband doesn't pay attention to that. He says, I will go and get it. No, that's not the way. He could have said, then let's go. Take an umbrella. Let's bring it here. What we understand is that they are still in their early marriage life. In early marriage life, attention should be given to wife. Not only attention. There should be a lot of communication, friendly, mutual, meaningful communication. Lack of communication can lead to a danger. The husband went on reading, lying propped up with the two pillows at the foot of the bed. Don't get to it, he said. He said, don't get to it. Now, the thing is that husband is reading and reading. He went on reading. They are young couple. If they came to a foreign country for a visit, is it suitable for husband to read? No. He should show his fullest love and affection to his wife. Such a thing doesn't happen here. Don't get it, he said. The wife went downstairs and the hotel owner stood up and bowed to her as she passed the office. Now, hotel owner is an old man. He is attentive to this lady. His desk was at the far end of the office. He was an old man and very tall. Ilpio, now is Italian word, the wife said. She liked the hotel keeper. Signore. Bruto tempo. That means it's very bad weather according to that language. He stood behind his desk in the far end of the dim room. The wife liked him. That is the quotation of this time paper, okay? She liked the deadly serious way he received any complaints. She liked his dignity. She liked the way he wanted to serve her. She liked the way he felt about being a hotel keeper. She liked this old, heavy face and big hands. Now there's a comparison. This outsider as well as their host, hotel owner. He's attentive to this lady, but her husband doesn't do so. Liking him, she opened the door and looked out. It was raining harder. A man in a rubber cave was crossing the empty square to the cafe. The cat would be around to the right. Perhaps she would go alone under the eaves. Eaves mean roofs. As she stood in the doorway, an umbrella opened behind her. It was the maid who looked after their room. That means that hotel owner, old man, had sent a woman maid to open umbrella to her as she's walking in the rain. But what does husband do? Husband doesn't come. He's reading paper. That is a way of unemotional and insensitive husband. Male chauvinism, too much patriarchal attitudes might have avoided him in becoming sensitive to this one. You must not get to it. She smiled, speak in Italian. Of course, the hotel keeper had sent her. So when comparing husband, we understand that this man is better. Other thing, she's an outsider. His duty is to treat them in the hotel, serve them. With the maid holding the umbrella over her, she walked along the gravel path until she was under their window. The table was there, washed bright green in the rain, but the cat was gone. As they went, cat left. She was suddenly disappointed. The maid looked up at her. Her perduto, qualche cosa, signore. Right, signore here for madam. There was a cat, said American girl. A cat, silly little gatto. Cat, the maid laughed. A cat in the rain. Now there is again symbol. There was a cat in the rain. That cat is again image of this protagonist herself. The protagonist of this story is this American woman, young wife. She's also like the cat in the rain. That cat is neglected. She's also neglected in her marriage. Yes, he said under the table. Then no, I wanted it so much. I wanted Kitty. When she talked in English, the maid face tightened. Come, signora, she said. We must get back inside. You will be wet. I suppose so, said the American girl. They went back along the gravel path and passed in the door. The maid stayed outside to close the umbrella. As the American girl passed the office, the padrone bowed down from his desk. That man, something felt very small and tight inside the girl. Something very small and tight inside the girl. The padrone made her feel very small and at the same time really important. She had the momentary feeling of being supreme importance because of the behavior of that gentleman, hotel owner. She had the momentary, yes. She went on up the stairs. She opened the door of the room. George was on the bed reading. Then we come to know that her husband's name is George. Did you get the cat? He asked, putting the book down. It was gone. Wonder where it went to, he said, rust in his eyes from reading. Now, why didn't he go? He could have gone with her. Now, actual thing is that she doesn't want cat. She wants love. Cat also likes love making. She sat down on the bed. I wanted it so much, she said. I don't know why I wanted it so much. And that is an expression of emotions. I don't know why I wanted it so much. Because she's lacking Love, affection, sharing, and caring. That is essential in marriage, vital components of marriage. I wanted that poor kitty. It isn't any fun to be a poor kitty out in the rain. Now she's also like a poor kitty in the rain, exposed to rain, no umbrella. Her umbrella is husband. Husband should be the umbrella to wife, especially young wife. She's an emotional one, but he doesn't want to open his umbrella to that poor woman. George was reading again. She went over and sat in front of the mirror of the dressing table, looking at herself with the hand glass. She studied her profile first one side and then the other. Then she studied the back of her head and her neck. She studied her back and her head in the mirror, but it should be studied by her husband. He should appreciate her beauty, her smoothness of skin, smoothness of her heart. There's emotional entrapment. Husband is a reserved one, silent. It is difficult for her to proceed with this silent husband. Once they come on a visit, a foreign visit, should he read books? No. He can read book once he returns home. Don't you think it would be a good idea if I let my hair grow out? She asked husband. Before her asking husband like that, husband should be able to tell her, you will be beautiful if you grow out your hair. You will be beautiful if you cut your hair. Females hope that. They desire appreciation. They are also like cats, because all people are not mature. Right? When in love, whatever position they bear, humans become immature. Mature lovers can't exist. I will tell you one example, Kate Walker's love letters. In Kate Walker's love letters, there is a girl called Fleur. Fleur is, and her boy is Nick. They are in the same college. But Nick doesn't know how to love her. He writes in letters about nuclear disarmament, problems about chemistry class, problems about physics class. Like that. One day, girl said, "You are unromantic, Nick. That's not the way of writing. Write about me. Reveal your personal things." In next letter, he says, "Nick, Fleur, you asked me to reveal your my personal secret on hot days. When sweating, my body gives bad smell. Therefore, I am using a deodorant." That is the secret. That means he is unromantic. That affair breaks. Yes. She studies profile first one side and then the other. Then she studied the back of her head and the neck. Then husband should study. Touch hair. Your back is like this. Your hair is like this. Your eyes are like this. That is, lovers talking about serious things when they are talking in a park. Are they asking about the democracy, the constitutional changes, the problems about the parliament's government, power decentralizing, war about Israel and Palestine, Gaza Strip? Are they talking? No. Those are immaterial to lovers. Lovers just want just immature things. Appreciation, just talking, eating a chocolate, yes. But you may think that can it happen every day? No, they are married, they have no children. still in the early marriage life. In early marriage life, and when they are lovers, that is essential. Later, when they have children, when children grow old, right, they become mature when they are mothers and fathers. That is okay. But this is early time. But there are also problem. Other short story in our syllabus, your syllabus, Interpret of Melodies, that Das and Raj and Meena, they are also immature. So marriage is like eating curd with blade. Can't cut tongue, but has to eat. Don't think it would be a good idea if I let my hair. Yes. George looked up and saw the back of her neck clipped close like a boy's. He sees her back like a boy's back of her neck. I like it the way it is. I get so tired of it, she said. I get so tired of looking like a boy. She doesn't like it. Joe shifted his position in the bed. He hadn't looked away from her since she started to speak. You look pretty darn nice, he said. She laid the mirror down on the dresser and went on to the window and looked out. It was getting dark. I want to pull my hair back tight and smooth and make a big knot at the back that I can feel, she said. I want to have a kitty to sit on my lap and purr when I stroke her. Yeah, George said from the bed. Now she wants to communicate. She wants to make that man fall into talk, love making, but he's not ready. Right? So then this husband doesn't know what love and marriage means. Marriage should be something serious, but they are still immature, premature in their marriage. Yeah, Joe sat on the bed. And I want to eat at the table with my own silver and I want candles, her desires. And I want it to be spring and I want to brush my hair out in the front of a mirror. I want a kitty and I want some new clothes. Now she becomes stubborn. Husband is not a good listener. When in love, when in marriage, it is essential for husband to become a good listener. Right? That is very difficult. That's why sometimes professors like that, they don't become good lovers. Loiterers are the better lovers because they have one job only, loitering. Right? Or don't laugh at this. The newspaper I saw, the best lovers, there are 20 list of best lovers. In Sri Lanka, best lovers are bus drivers. Second, bus conductors. Teachers are under 20 like that. Oh, shut up and get something to read, George said. Shut up and get something to read, George said. He was reading again. Is it the way he should tell young wife? Shut up and get something to read? No, that's wrong. Right? He's occupied in his reading. And he also wants wife to read. George said. He was reading again. His wife was looking out of the window. I was quite dark now and still raining. It was quite dark now and still raining in the palm trees. Now you understand that this husband, George, is an insensitive, unemotional man. He's a victim of emotional entrapment. So such husbands are not suitable for such ladies. His wife was, yes. Yes. Anyway, I want a cat, she said. I want a cat. I want a cat now. If I can't have long hair or any fun, I can have a cat. She can't have long hair. She can't have any fun. So if she can't have those both, at least she want to have a cat. George was not listening. He was reading his book. His wife looked out of the window where the light had come on in the square. Someone knocked the door. Avanti, George said. Yes, then that girl's name first time coming here. He looked up from his book. In the doorway stood the maid. She held a big tortoise shell cat. That's the, I want to mean that maid. She held a big tortoise shell cap pressed tight against her and swung down against her body. Excuse me, she said. The patron asked me to bring this for Signore. What? She has brought a cat. So, who's in? That hotel owner, old man. This outsider, third party, is interested in her wishes. He can't give anything, love or emotional feelings or any other affection. He can't give. He can just do treating her. Just finding a cat is what he can do. He did this. But that man, he's silent. He doesn't communicate with the woman. He doesn't pay attention to her. That is where the writer shows in marriage a failure. The short story then themes are marriage, its failure, unemotional marriage, no attraction. So we can't imagine how they got married. We can't imagine how they got married and why she chose him. There is no understanding. Sometimes it can be an arranged marriage, but there are no information about that. The only thing what we can understand is that there is lack of affection in this marriage. It is husband who is responsible for that. Wife seeks it, but husband is not ready to offer that. So this marriage can't proceed. It will definitely fail. She wants to have a fun. She wants to talk to her husband. She wants to love. She wants him to love her. They want to enjoy. They want to go out inside the hotel only. That's why she wants to go out at least to get the cat. But she is not allowed. Husband doesn't come with her. If they visited foreign country, they had to walk here and there, enjoy environment, free, without reading books in a room. So the writer gives a comprehensive idea about marriage and its absence of love, emotions like that. Especially lack of communication is a formidable problem here. That the riot in this marriage. Thus the writer speaks of a riot in marriage. They can't proceed. This marriage will definitely fail. But that old man gave her what he could. But that is not what she wants. Right? Sometimes she may get rid of him. Or sometimes we can't say whether she will elope with this man, old man. That can also happen. Right? Cat needs love. Cat in the rain is not sometimes actual cat, but this lady herself. Right? In my classes, I will explain and give long notes because there should be facts and points for you to write in answers. Right? In this short video, we can't do. Right? You can join my classes and learn more. Right? Today enough. Wish you all the best. Goodbye.